highly talented kid. He needs to be protected. You know, and I think the coach at Pirates is doing a good job, because twice I saw him pulling him off because the kid was starting to struggle. And a kid like that, the moment he starts to struggle, take him out. You're protecting him, you're building him, so that the next game he comes in, because that kid was a bit stronger physically, it was a bit stronger for him, even though he scored with a ball which was played over Mkhize. But after that, he couldn't go past him. You know, he was shoving him all over the place, was tackling him and so forth. But he's got a bright future. He's got a bright future. He needs to be protected properly.
Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by Swin. Swin, welcome to the show and greet the viewers. Let's get moving.
Morning, comrade. Morning, T-Boss and viewers, and happy Tuesday and good luck to Bafana today.
Tonight, isn't it? Pagani, I'm happy.
Thank you, Braso.
I'm happy that we are here. I want us to discuss what is circulating around, whereby journalists were asking Jomo about Maswanganyi, then Jomo had his views. I want us to discuss that today, and then others will talk about towards the end. Just greet the viewers. Let's get started.
Morning to the viewers. Morning, Tjovitjo. Thank you for the invite, and thank you to Tjovitjo for raising the flag, you know, in the Bafana camp.
Yeah, one day we'll talk about the coach, Bafana. I heard Jomo commenting about him that he's a good coach. We all doubted him. He praised Rivero. He praised Hugo Bros, of which is true. All of us, we doubted Bruce, but he has proved us wrong. Guys, you know what? In life, this is the principle of one of the big R. The TBR principle, one of them is responsibility and reliability. When we do things, we must be responsible and reliable. Okay, I'll come back to that one. I'll touch on that one later. I saw it was circulating, whereby Jomo was unveiling his sponsorship of Lucas Petri. And then the guy at ABC Mutsepe now attracting a sponsor, but the guy was honest. Jomo is known. It's all about relationship. This guy knows Jomo from a long time. You know, they used to play together, you know. I think he started a team, Jamestown Rangers or something like that. So it's all about relationship. It's all about the R-words, the beautiful R-words. Now, so it was trending because they asked him about number 10. They asked him about Maswanganyi. Before I can comment, I want you guys to comment. What's your take about Jomo's comment? Let me start with you, Pakania. As a Pakania of note, what's your take? But let's start here. Did you watch Jomo play?
Yeah, a little bit. And when I was beginning to understand football, I think he was closer to, you know, leaving Pirates. And I'm not going to say much about him at Cosmos because he held a whole lot of positions there.
Yeah.
You know, massage man, kid man, bus driver, coach, owner, and everything. Yeah. But I want to focus on his playing days at Pirates. You know, he was about to leave Pirates when I begin, you know, to understand football. Remember, Jomo and myself come from different generations. You know, there's a huge age gap. So, Pirates, you know, I was approaching my teen stages. And I didn't see much of him. A lot of him that I see, it's on videos and you know, those old match footages. Yeah, in terms of his comments, I think around number 10, Saubrey and Tjovitjo, let's agree with you. In number 10, in my understanding, it's for special breed players. And it takes years for you to become a special breed. You don't just become, you know, a special breed, you know, in one day. You can look at the likes of Pele, the likes of Lothar Matthäus from Germany, Hristo Stoichkov from Bulgaria, Diego Maradona, you name them, Raquelme, Lionel Messi, and Jomo Sono himself, Neymar, Dos Santos. The list is endless of number 10. Luka Modric. Yeah, but look, for me, I feel, you know, his comments were a bit unfair. Maswanganyi is still a young boy. He's still, you know, learning. He's still building a profile. And to be honest, so far he has done, you know, wonders, especially at Pirates, not a super sport. Last season, he scored 10 goals. He had 12 assists. 10 goals coming from a midfielder. You know, that's more than an achievement, because one would expect, you know, 10 goals to come from natural strikers. He's not a natural striker. He's a midfielder. He's been at Pirates for 1 or 2 seasons. Jomo Sono must just, you know, take it easy and chill. The boy is still young. He needs to give the boy, you know, enough chance to show what he has. What he is doing now is putting the boy under pressure, and he's not giving him an opportunity to build. I mean, Jomo played for years. Maradona played for years. Lothar Matthäus played for years. Rivaldo was Brazil's number 10. Jairzinho, you know, you remember Jairzinho?
Yeah, I remember Jairzinho.
That is the old generation.
No, Jairzinho was not wearing number 10. Jairzinho was wearing number 7.
He was wearing
number 10.
Number 7.
Pele. It was Pele.
Pele, yeah, Pele, right.
Pele.
Correct. Thanks for the correction.
He's the guy who made that number 10 famous. That is why Jomo wore a number 10, because he used to support Pele, you know, and his wish was to play against him, to play together with Pele, and he achieved his dream. They played together, they were big friends, but yeah,
but we go back to the age gap between himself and Pele. Pele was much older than Jomo Sono.
Yeah.
So Jomo Sono learned a lot from Pele. So I think Maswanganyi can learn from, players who came before him. And Saubrey, look, number 10 given to Maswanganyi, it is because certain numbers are not acceptable, you know, in FIFA competitions. Not that he's an outright number 10 at Orlando Pirates. So, you know, at the moment we need to look at the pros and cons, as to why he's wearing number 10 and why did Jomo Sono wear number 10? Why did Pele wear number 10? Maswanganyi is in the national team, and I don't think he was given number 10. So I think Rodman lost it. And again, Maswanganyi much even younger than abantwana bakhe uBhamuza no Matsileni. So he cannot take, a cheap shot at the boy. I think it was unfair. He was being emotional. We are not taking anything away from Brajay to say he's one of the greatest players this country has ever had. And he just needs to keep focused to say, yes, I am the greatest. And until there's, another greatest, to beat me, I'm just going to keep quiet and, watch things unfold.
Now, let me put it this way. Firstly, before I go to Saddam, did you watch the interview?
Yeah, I watched the interview, Braso. Look, I'm a very big fan of Brajay.
No. My question is, did you watch the interview, all of it?
Yeah, I did.
When I started the show, I started a bit about it. And when I will end, I will end with the same interview so that you listen to it again. But it's fine. Let me go to Saddam. Saddam, wena umonim Jomana, you know, you are just like me. Let me tell you how did I mean, you know, when I was growing up, I was a Pirates fan through and through. And due to Jomos, there is a friend of mine that I grew up with at a place known as Bethlehem in the Free State. And then we were young. I didn't know nothing about football. And he was telling me about Jomo all the time that, hey, there's this young man. I followed him at that age. There's this young man. He has just joined Pirates, 16 years old. And then by that time, we were listening on radio. I was listening. Kaiser Mtaung, I never saw him, but I listened to him on radio too. All right? I was listening. I've been following Jomo. To start watching him live, that was in 1980. And that was the best year that Jomo played football. But prior to that, when he played New Cosmos, it was amazing. But we'll talk about that. I just wanted to give you the understanding before I come up with my position. Saddam, you saw Jomo, you saw Kaiser when I'm on Pelorona. Another way, another satellite show ya Kaiser Chief, information of Kaiser Chief. Because there are people who are doubting Dr. Kaiser Mtaung owns Kaiser Chiefs and what. I have my own views as far as that is concerned. But you know the beauty about it, when we're in that meeting, when they met, discussing about the formation of the team, the name of the team. But that's the topic for another day. Remember, I've been telling you that we need to do that one. But let's go again, Saddam. As I talk to you now, when you've seen Jomo, what's your take about what you saw? What do you see in the media space?
Yeah, thanks, comrade. I think the issue of number now is going other way around on the, especially on the Twitter, the social media drive it left and right. But remember, the number is not playing. It's not about the number to just maybe to put legacy, reputation, and everything for you.
The number is not playing. That's what you are saying.
Yes.
Okay.
The number is not playing. The number is just a number that you use it and then respect the previous player like him. I got a picture. I saw him was with Bele. They were together wearing number 10. So now I don't know why so many issues, because when they say Maswanganyi must wear that one, because the number 10, it was wear by Lukwele as well. If Lukwele was wearing number 10, we didn't hear the story. It happened to other teams as well, like the Chiefs, especially the two big teams. We do have a number 15 for Dr. Kumalo. They're saying it must be Dayden. We do have a number 20 for Howard Fritz. Case himself, he goes to Howard Fritz, bring him on the office. He said, this jersey number 20 is going to stay. That one we saw from the real chairman, Kezam Down said, number 20 is going to stay until whatever. But now, here the issue of jersey number 10 with Maswanganyi. Remember, sometimes if you can hear Jomo, sometimes he's taking the jokes, sometimes people they take personally, sometimes people they take serious. Jomo was wearing number 10, he was playing with number 10, he was the greatest. And then I remember even when he left his wedding and go to play and go back again, that was a nice days on the field of play when somebody say, now this is my team. I must go to play for my team and come back. But now I think it's going to be a problem. It's going to be Pirate supporters versus Jomo. And that is not nice, because that is just a number. Let's Jomo talk. Let's give a young player Maswanganyi a chance, because you're going to get a pressure that, hey, number 10. Now, he must play his soccer. He must use his career in the right way. But if somebody say, hey, number 10, that is wrong. Let's give him a chance to wear the jersey and go on. Let's leave Jomo to talk. He was the jersey number 10 when he played Paris. They can talk, but let's not make it personal. But I think Jomo was a greatest. Jomo was good on number 10, but to talk, let's not take it serious. There's no permanent enemy at the soccer.
Okay. Before I go any further, let me just share this news, which I want to just share with the people there. Remember, we're a financial company. These are some of the books that we sell, because my argument is people need to learn about money. This lady is called as Dr. Darlene Small, with 33 years experience as an economist at the Reserve Bank. And she was then advisor to the governors of the Reserve Banks. She wrote this beautiful book, How to Win the Wealth Game. And then if you want that book, you can buy it from us. And then so that you learn. You know, it's all about learning at the end of the day. And then here is another one by another friend of mine, Nom Summers Bugo, hailing from Mpumalanga, Emalahleni. The book is called Entrepreneur Awakening with Drive. She's in the hospitality business. You know, in hospitality, we count rooms, we don't count institutions. At the present moment in time, she's got more than 100 rooms at her Helm. When I in that part of the world, I sleep there. It's a very beautiful place. It's a 3-star hotel, but if you go there in actual fact, it's a 5-star hotel. It's a very brilliant place. And then the other book that I wrote is called How to Get Out of Bad Debt, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich, because debt is new money. If you don't understand that, then you are messed up. If you want to make money, you must use debt, but you need to get rid of the bad debt. Get this book, it will teach you a lot. Then the other one that I wrote is this one, Secrets for Becoming Rich, which is my first book after discovering what is the secret, how do the rich make money. Now let's go back to the topic. You know what? This is it. What I've seen people are doing, and that's why I'm asking Thabo, whether did you listen? I'm gonna play it so that people out there can judge. Like Saddam, you are saying, it's like Dr. Kumar with 15, okay? Remember 15 before Dr. It was Malombo, Dichava. Then Dr. War 15, okay? And then the journalist, you know, that is why I was talking about reliability and reliability and responsibility. When you are giving, you are reporting on the news, you must be responsible and reliable. You know me, I watch the real thing. You know, it's like court cases. When they say, this one has stolen the money and all that, I go and listen to court case. It can take me 5 hours listening because I'll get the real facts. Because a journalist will write with his opinion, with his biases, and pushing a certain narrative. All right? And which is wrong for journalists to do that. You know why the majority of us follow Fabrizio Romano? The guy is reliable. His news are reliable. You know, he doesn't rush. You know, in the past, when we were media, you wanted to release the news before others. And then I listened to Fabrizio, said, no, I took a different approach. I said, I'm not going to release the news as the first one to release. I'll make sure, double check whether this is reliable. Let me tell you, Fabrizio is relied by everybody. I mean, even big institutions like Sky Sports, ESPN. When something is said by Fabrizio, we know it's true. All right. So I think the journal should learn to do that. All right. Let me tell you what happened. I listened to that interview. I said, let me listen to this interview, okay? Because it's there on YouTube. All right. But fortunately enough, you know, this environment that we are in now in terms of internet has liberated us. No one will lie anymore. Fake news are there. There are a lot of fake news. There are journalists who goes out there for fake news. They're getting paid for that. Now, let me tell you what Jomo said. Jomo was not talking about Maswanganyi. Jomo was talking about his, I'm not saying this because I'm a fan of Jomo, but I listened to it. I said, let me hear what Jomo said. Jomo was talking about Lucas Beatrice. And he was not talking about any player. He was not talking about Bafana, okay? And Pito was there. He said, I invited Pito, which is good because he said, Pito is like a son to me. Then they asked him, what's your take about Bafana Bafana? He said, I don't watch Bafana Bafana anymore. Except there and there. Why dragging me into Bafana Bafana debate? Like you said, Saddam, Jomo is one guy who likes to joke. Then he said, well, I've seen, then they asked him about Hugo Bros. He said he's a very good coach. They asked him about Mufokeng. He said Mufokeng is a talented player, extremely talented, but he needs protection. He said, I like the way Rivero is doing. Rivero is protecting him. I watched 1 or 2 games where he substituted him because he could see that he was struggling. He said, well done. This is how you should do. A player like that should be protected. They are the ones who insisted asking. Then they asked him about number. He said, what's wrong with number 10? They said, it's like you don't want people to use number 10. He said, no, I never said that. Pirates retired the jersey. That's what he said. Pirates retired the jersey, okay? I never said they must retire it. Pirates will decide what to do with that jersey. And then if Maswanganyi is wearing 10, good for Pirates. But the mistake that you guys are doing, you are comparing. He said, don't compare. And that's one thing that happened even with Doc Khumalo. They compared Doc Khumalo with, and this journalist, same journalist, they compared Doc Khumalo with Mshishi. Then Doc said, okay, guys, Mshishi is a great player. And Mshishi is playing in his era. I was playing my era. Don't compare. But they continue. Now, I'm saying to you, the press, you know, there are journalists, sometimes when you listen to them, it's like they've been sent to ask certain questions as proxy question for certain individuals. And for me, it's wrong for a person to take that position. All right? Well, I know some of them, they're working for the big institution because they've got resources and all that. So what can they do? Because they want to survive. You rather be independent so that you can speak your mind, and then don't allow to be swayed to say something. And then when it comes to that issue of saying, I saw Maswanganyi going there, he was joking. If you know Jomo very well, he said what he saw. He even qualified. He said, that's me. He qualified. He said, that's me. I saw him. I watched him once or twice. The day when I watched him, he was going this way instead of going to the goalpost. And then it has been blown out of proportion. All right? And then what he was emphasizing, said, don't compare. You know, people were like, I think they were angered when he said, don't compare an elephant with an ant. If I listen to that, I watched Jomo. That man was great. That 1980, that was the best year. In 1980, he won 2 Player of the Year in 2 countries. It has never happened in this country. He won Player of the Year because he was playing in Canada. He won Player of the Year in Canada. Right in September, he came back here, played for the Men's State Cup. He won Player of the Year in South Africa. If you talk Jomo, Asin Sweleng, Teenage Ladla, Andres Masego, these are the players. Even Doc Khumalo, when they play, it will be 1 or 2 games in a season where they will be off. In most cases, they will be on form right through. You know, currently now, Tjovitjo is regarded as the top goal scorer at Orlando Pirates. But remember, during that time, you know, there were games where Jomo scored 7 goals alone. There is a goal that Jomo scored from the corner straight to the goal. They were not capturing goals during those times. All right? That man has scored many goals. And so I like what Zo did. If you watch Zo in his podcast, he said, I've never seen Braje, but if I listen to people say, that man was great. I'm telling you, that man was great. He was the best. I've never seen such a player of his caliber. I still say it now. But that's my opinion, all right? And to say he was best, even Pele said, if there's anybody who's going to be the next Pele, this man. Unfortunately, they haven't seen. So that's my argument. But watch the interview at the end and listen to it, because it's high time. But fortunately enough, he said he's got the YouTube for Jomo Cosmos. Maybe he'll rectify these things in that YouTube, because sometimes people, they just spread news unnecessary. That is why we want myself and Saddam to do this show whereby people are doubting the bona fide of Kaizer Motaung as far as Kaizer Chiefs is concerned. All right. So we'll give you information, okay? A well-researched information. But let me not, that's a topic for another day. So that's it, Thabinho. And then that was my opinion. I think the guy did well. And then Saddam, you said Bafana, they are playing, isn't it?
Yeah, they play today against South Sudan in South Africa time, 3 o'clock South Africa time. Okay. So you can watch on the SSF today.
Okay, is it that channel again whereby it's on Facebook or?
No, they say they're going to show straight, because SAFA president, they agree with that. They must show the game. So we're going to watch the game live on SABC.
Okay, all right.
No.
All right. Saddam, thank you very much for the footage that you shared with me. Let me show you the teams that have qualified for the Club World Cup. Remember, now the results of the CAF. These are the results, as you can see them. And then we are also holding our fort. We are also trying our best in our group. So yeah, so but we need to support them. But let me show you the teams that qualified for the Club World Cup. Sundowns is one of them. And then, we are very proud of Sundowns. They make us proud. And I was impressed when I see Mangoba. I think he was talking the truth. And I saw Tibos in our sports page saying that's true. Mangoba Niki said the team to watch next season is Pirates. He said the only problem with Pirates, they lose against small teams. He said if you want to win the league, you must win against the small teams. Thabinho, would you want to say something about it? Thabinho?
Yeah, thank you, Saubrey. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, Saubrey, I always refer to those small teams as party spoilers. But yeah, you sometimes, the problem is, and it's not only with us supporters,
yeah,
but I think with, Pirates technical team as well. We win this game before we can even play them. We underestimate these small teams. And, they rise to the occasion. And normally what they do, especially when they play big teams like Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns, they don't beat the team, they beat the name.
Yeah.
When they beat the name. They want to beat Orlando Pirates, not the team, that is on the field. They just, want to be on the map because they've won against Orlando Pirates. Going back to what you've said, and you've been saying this for as long as I can remember, that the biggest problem at Orlando Pirates is consistency. Pirates is a very good team. They've got quality. They've got depth. They've got 3-4 players, in one position. But I think the combination sometimes, fails them, especially against small team. When they playing Chiefs and Sundowns, they put in, one of their strongest teams. And when they play Polokwane City, they save, some of their best players. And I'm not saying, those players are not good enough. But the language used, they are called fringe players. So they would play those fringe players against those smaller teams. That's where the problem is. Because once you start interfering with the winning combination, it becomes a problem.
Let's move on. Time is against me. Saddam, thank you very much for sharing this. When the boys landed in, that was yesterday. So far, what are the news, Saddam? They've landed, and then what's happening? Are they already at their hotels or stuff like that? Anything to share?
Yeah, well, now, after they landed, and then they get a training. So today they are ready for the game. As I said, South Africa time is going to be at 3 o'clock, meaning by 3 o'clock we're going to get the game, and then by 5 o'clock we'll be getting happy because I can see Uganda, they win their game yesterday, so we might win this game, hook or crook, because this is the one that we must make sure that we make sure our mistake that was happening at Orlando, now we have to continue to win because we need to qualify for that. I think our group is not so much complicated. We need to just score goals tonight. This is the one that I can say. Good luck.
Saddam, while you're still there, I'll always share the news about your team. But before I go there, we saw Mapogopogo, they won their game, 18-12. They're on form. I heard Mackenzie said Mapogopogo. I don't know what to say about Mackenzie. That's another story for another day. He said Mapogopogo, they speak for themselves, but I just wanted to share that. And then I want to share what Nabi said. This is what Nabi said. He said, I want to build a strong team. When you build a strong team, you talk about the cups is not possible to finish 10th, then you want the cups and win the league. I do agree with him that, in other words, he's saying, give me the opportunity, let me build a strong team. And remember, you guys, when you wanted to buy players, there's all sorts of problems. Did you agree with him, Saddam?
Yeah, I do agree with him. That's why I have to send you that for people to understand that what he wants to do, what is on his mission. So this coming week on Saturday, we are playing against Marumo Galaxy or Marumo Swallows, I don't know, but we go there for 3 points. Every PSA.
All right, Saddam. All right, let me move on quickly. And then just call for your supporters to support him because I think that's what he wants. He said, let them be patient. You must just call them. Now, here is Tembisa branch, and then you guys, as you are talking, you'll be going to Bloemfontein, and then, you can say something about your trip here. And then before I move on, Saddam?
Yeah, our trip, we are leaving on Saturday, and we made a accommodation for supporters. If you live with Temisa Brand, you're going to pay 630, including an accommodation. After the game, we are not coming back. We're going to sleep in Bloemfontein. We'll come on Sunday morning. This is how Tembisa works. Want people to get a rest and celebrate at the Bloemfontein after 3 points. So appealing to supporters to wear away game. Away jerseys, but that is not a game. But if you don't have it, that's why the gold one. But really, we need our jersey to be seen there. Toyota Stadium must be packed. That's one. Yeah. That jersey there yesterday I was at Eastern Mall at Kappa store to tell people they must buy. They buy merchandise. I was doing there, telling them if you don't need a fake. I made an interview. They are happy. We want to make to show that Kappa will bring our glory days back with our coach navigator.
Navigator. All right. Yeah, those are some of the news, and then we call all upon Makosi to support the coach, as he said. But before I go there, let me give you the other book that we are having, which is called the book is called How I Turned 500 into a $1 Million Business. You can buy it from us. This book, you can get it as a hard copy. You can also get it as an ebook. The ebook, you can buy it from Amazon, okay? The strategy is very simple. Let's teach as much as we can in terms of football. Here are Kaizer Chiefs supporters, Toyando branch. They've shared their thing. As long as they share, we'll do that. And Mapagania, if I don't get news, I won't share anything. Saddam shares these things. Saddam, bid them farewell, man. Let's go. Thank you so much for your time. Bid them farewell.
Yeah. Thanks again, and thanks to Thabinho, and thank you, comrade, and all the listeners. I like to say, Kaizer Chiefs supporters will meet at Bloemfontein, Toyota Stadium. Paint the stadium with the gold and black with the Kappa merchandise. original, no more fake, no more pom-com. And then so I said to them, good luck to Bafana Bafana. 3 o'clock I'll be sitting there watching them. I'll give them the results on my Facebook, on my WhatsApp, how much is the score. So thank you very much. Enjoy your day as well. Good luck to Bafana Bafana. Long live Bafana Bafana, long live.
Thabinho, to further add, Thabinho, Jomo was saying, Pirates is a big team, and this BP top 8 will survive because of Pirates. If Pirates wasn't there, they wouldn't, be a buzz. And he said he can imagine if it was Pirates Chiefs at the final, the buzz would be worse. But now he said it's Pirates and Stellis. He doesn't undermine Stellis. Stellis is a very good team. They qualified, but only a quarter of the country now is buzzing. So it was not that he was negative about Pirates. And remember, he loves Pirates. So I just wanted to put that into perspective. I don't have to defend Jomo. Jomo can defend himself. He talks too much. But I don't think he talks too much. He's just assertive. There's two words, assertive and arrogance. I don't think Jomo is arrogant. He's assertive. He speaks for himself. He knows himself. That's all. So I don't have to defend him. But if I see something wrong, I'll point it out. That's all. People can even say I'm wrong. It's fine. That is their opinion. It's all my opinion too. Thabinho, did them farewell.
Yeah, thanks to the viewers for watching. It was a great show. And I just want to say I'm proud of you, my brother Tjovitjo, with the work that you are doing, with Bafana Bafana. Some of us don't have time, to attend the games. And, with you being there, you are representing us. Even at work, I even tell my colleagues that I have Saddam's number on speed dial. I have access to Saddam. I can get hold of him anytime. Yeah, so sometimes, I post, I know we sometimes, have our interactions, but in the sidelines.
That's part of the game, man.
That's part of the game. Yeah. And again, Saubrey, before I leave, Saddam, I'm supporting Kaizer Chiefs on Saturday against Marumo Gallants. That comes out of my bitterness. I'm bitter that Marumo Gallants, bought the status from Swallows. So I want to see them suffer. So their suffering starts with you. You must punish them.
Why don't you blame Swallows?
I support you.
Yeah, why don't you blame Swallows?
No, they first bought. But Saubrey, they first.
Keep on holding it and play football. Finish.
Is it not heavy for him?
No. The problem with us, we think the jersey number 10 is the one that is playing. It was me who was playing. I was just wearing the jersey.
But did you want him to retire?
It's not me. It's Pirates who wanted to retire, not me. I can't tell Pirates to retire my jersey. At Cosmos, yes, I retired it because it's me. They want it. They won't get it. They want it. They're not good enough. I will be found out to be ruler. You collect the ruler number 10. You have to be number 10. That jersey is special. This man scored goals, not goals. He played against me, he knows. He knows. He knows. He played against me. I was not just a player, I was special. And special, the difference is week in, week out. Not special for 1 week and then off next week. I was week in, week out, every week. If I play bad, you'll see me on the road. No, serious, joking. The boys will say if I play bad. But it's number 10. He can have it there.
But that current number 10 has got what it takes. The one against
Who's that?
Patrick Maswanganyi.
Who?
Patrick Maswanganyi. Another Saddam.
Maswanganyi. I saw him doing this, going towards his goalpost. He was doing on the ball like this and going this direction. I don't know. and then I switched on to English football. He was going this way, the Pirates was going this way, and he was going like this. I don't know. So I don't know if the Pirates number 10 was doing that. But you pose a question now, I'm giving it back to you. Now you can't answer me. I'm asking you. I don't say it's wrong, I'm just saying the only time I saw him was when he was doing that.
One could argue that you also entertained the crowd in on that manner as well.
Yeah, only when I wasn't going that way. I wanted to go that way. And James Pereira was my shepherd. He was following me all over the field. And then I drove past him and I went around and he hit me. And the referee blew the whistle and I stood on the ball. That's all I did. And from there, I took the ball and I went to score. And if you look at it, you'll see I was playing 1-2s until I scored. So I wasn't doing that.
It was also this number 10 likes standing on the ball like the original number 10.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, they already blew a foul against him. That's when I stood on the ball. Otherwise, I would never stand on the ball. I want to go forward. I wanted to go forward all the time. But he's okay. But don't compare now because you have compared a lot of them in the time. Now dying after you compare them with. Don't compare. You can't compare, honestly, an elephant to an ant. This guy was an elephant. Pirates supporters will never, even if they're losing 2-0, they'll never leave the stadium, even if it's 89 minutes, as long as that number 10 is still in the field, because he could do anything, anytime. So don't compare Maswanganyi with me. He's a good number 10 for Pirates. Let him stay as a number 10 for Pirates, but don't compare.
Else. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it juice. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it juice. Whoa. Record exec. I'm the guy out here that's cutting checks. Woo. Check yourself. Another man's riches ain't your wealth. Whoa. And I'm doing well. I got all my double C's all up in Chanel. Big body trying to get the thing to parallel. Louis V, only time the boy take the L. Heavy on the scale. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Can't dumb it down. I seen the standard change ever since I've been around. I heard them boys talking when I'm there, not a sound. I had to cut the doors, making sure I dig them down. Man, I dig them down, put them in the dirt. They try to put me down, but they put me in the mud. Cameras in the shit when the boy hit reverse, but I ain't going back. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Oh, dope boy. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it juice. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it juice. Whoa. Man, we buy it out. At your own risk if you ever try it out. Hope you don't exceed. I got all my dogs, man, we on a different breed. If we ever want it, man, that thing becomes a need. Thinking on my feet, but I'm never on my knees. Shipping everything, I get my shit from overseas. Blue face, nose like a nigga moving keys. They don't know your name, man, you wanna lease your keys. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. I gotta stay paid. Man, we never watching, but we know they up by face. Gotta feed them all, man, there's so much on my plate. No matter what the phase, man, we never ever phased. Never ever phased. like the shit. You like my movie? Oh, I'm about to flip the script.